into his Wi-Fi?
I mean, will it reach out here?
It's between here and here.
So I got an antenna on the roof that beams to the antenna here. So you're right in between my.
Yeah, the signal's pretty weak.
Okay, go to I believe it's the ranch 2.4 or 2. Let me see what it is. So the one that beams across.
Never any fun at all.
Yeah, I see.
It's going to be 2.4 R2-2.4.
Got it. Yeah.
Okay, and the password?
Yeah.
Capital H.
Capital H.
Capital C.
Capital C.
1961.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Capital H, capital C.
Got it.
Yeah. And that should cover you really well.
Okay. Hey guys, we're gonna get on the Wi-Fi here. Yeah, give me just a minute. We'll get y'all connected. Be a better signal. Okay. I think we're good. Hey everybody. All right. Well, that's kind of cool. Look, I'm filming my reflection.
Good morning, Hosh.
Good morning, Hosh.
Uh-oh, are we on?
Yeah.
What are we on? That's the question.
We are on TikTok and
Live on TikTok?
YouTube.
Are you on your YouTube channel?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, Killer B guy.
Yeah, let's talk to the man of the hour here.
The man of
Oh wait, excuse me.
That's this is the man of the hour. Yeah, exactly. You'll meet him in a calm down, Killer B Nation. Calm the hell down here. Well, this man watched a bunch of our videos last night and still speaking to us, so off can't be too bad, right? You find it?
I was just
There'll be a little bit of a delay, of course, from the live to getting to you. But this is Tim. We are. Is this is Cochise County? That's what we're just going to put it down to. We're in Cochise County, and Tim got this acreage a while back and has been, working on fixing up. He's got his own private Idaho, guys. I mean, seriously. And we're in Cochise County, and of course he has bees. Where else would it be here? It ain't an Avon party. Not yet, anyway. No, anyway. And so, but you have not even been bothered by these bees.
I have not.
Wow. Thank goodness, as you guys know, and he knows now from watching the vids. So it's one of those deals where they're in a tractor tire underneath a big sheet of plywood. We're going to move that plywood off, and we don't know what their aggression level is going to be. We never do, And like I was telling Tim, the only thing that we're sure of is that they're unpredictable. Boy, am I sure of that. I am 100% confident in that. We won't know until we get in there, but it looks like they've been there a while.
Probably at least a year.
Yeah, at least a year.
It's a second hive.
Fully established, and it's a tractor tire. It's not like a car tire.
No, it's a big tire.
Okay, well then that's we know the approach we'll have to take on. Say good morning, Hosh.
Good morning, Hosh.
Oh, yeah, try it again.
Good morning, Hosh.
Take two. Yes, that was good.
Good morning.
And we'd like to welcome back to the Killer Bee Nation fold. Hi, Lois.
Hi, Lois.
Jesus Christ.
Good morning, Killer Bee Nation.
How are you?
Great. Hope everybody had a great 4th of July.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was the 4th of July.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Celebrating America's birthday.
Yes,
Hope
indeed.
we all had fun and made it through alive.
Yes, some did, and I'm sure some didn't,
did
but
not.
that's how that goes. Well, Killer Bee Nation, these are, no matter how they're behaving, they're Africanized honeybees. I mean, that's not according to us. That's the labs in Tucson. We've sent samples up there for testing a percentage of Africanization at their request. And they called everyone up that was sending them samples and said, we're throwing them away. Don't send any more. However they're behaving, doesn't make any difference. Genetically, they're Africanized, which here we go back to the unpredictable part, right? And they are unpredictable. They look exactly the same as a European honeybee, and they are a deadly invasive species. What's not to love? So that Tim can work safely around his ranch here and continue farting around, cleaning the place up, we have to get rid of these little bastards. That's pretty much it.
Tim's also allergic to bees.
Yes, Tim's allergic. So I did offer even to get him in a bee suit, and he was like, no, I ain't gonna. No, I ain't gonna. So he's going to be a smarty pants, like an intelligent guy would, go back up to the house and watch us on the channel.
Live, yeah.
Exactly. So, all right, buddy, it's such a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We'll talk to you in a little bit. You'll see what's going on. If you do have a hanker to come down here, enclosed truck only. You know, not that,
Right.
not the Razor, because that'll. No, you can't outrun the
I
little
just draw
bastard.
some away from you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You guys.
Yeah.
We bring him for bait.
Yeah, what a
actually.
nice
That's all we bring
guy.
him for. But- and you got your jar of honey, so
Yes.
we're good to go.
Yeah.
All right, well, come on, we'll talk to you in a little bit.
Okay,
right,
thank
thank
you.
you.
Thanks,
All right.
Tim.
Killer Bee Nation, we're back in the saddle. Yes, indeed. There's not much going on this weekend, really, for bees and whatnot. The only time we really have to get calls on that weekend is, whoa, my phone went off.
Yeah, we didn't turn
The only time we get calls on a holiday weekend is if somebody opens up their barbecue grill and goes, "Oh shit!"
Yeah.
and
And
it's
it didn't happen.
full of bees,
Didn't
and that
happen.
didn't happen. So,
Not this year. Maybe next year.
yeah, maybe next year, maybe next holiday season. Which ones are yours, Lois? These are yours.
Yeah, those are.
Well, you want to grab that camera action? We'll let Lois get her gloves on, and we'll go see what's
Mom's
going on over here.
You know, the other one is Christmas morning. They come down to open the presents. And,
Oh, that's what it
and there's a ball of bees,
is.
you know,
Ball
a ball of bees on the tree.
of
That's
bees.
bad news, too.
Oh, those are probably bee calls coming in, huh?
Right?
On that thing.
Yeah.
So, Killer Bee Nation, welcome back, live in the hive. Here we are. I've been, you know, our numbers were really spiking. We ended up at what, 6.6 million on that one vid?
Oh, more than that. I think it's at 6.8.
6.8 million
Yep.
views on that vid, and that's only 2 weeks old. And I've been talking and communicating with other TikTok creators primarily, and also just content creators. And for some reason, they've thrown everybody's numbers in the tank. I don't know why. Our
What do you mean?
views,
What do you mean?
our views. Well, have our views gone down? Because you keep more of. I answer comments.
I
and
mean,
you-
we're steadily in terms of followers. We're kind of steadily
well, yeah.
ticking up.
In terms of followers, we're almost
1,000 every couple days.
right. We're at 93,000 on YouTube, a
Yep.
little over.
Yep.
And 222 on Facebook and 150 something or other.
Yeah, I think we're at like 154 or 155.
155, I think, on
Instagram.
Instagram. Yep.
Yeah.
And of course TikTok,
climbing.
350,000. But
Yeah.
who cares? You know.
Yeah.
Let's go wrestle with these bees and see what the hell's going
All
on.
right.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
Yeah.
so if people are not getting notifications,
Oh yeah, I
I
don't
don't-
know what's going on.
I don't know
with
what's
that.
going on.
A lot of people, you know, every couple months or whatever, you know, they change things and they
Yeah.
don't tell anybody.
right?
So, you know, if you're watching us and you like our content, just know, you know, you got to go in and check your settings and
Yeah,
stuff.
and make sure you hit the bell, of course, so you're notified.
Yeah.
Because and other creators are getting complaints about that their people are not getting notified. Well, it turns out that TikTok is changing their whole system to make it suitable for a buyer for the U.S.
Oh.
And so I don't know what that means for us. I got no idea. So whatever happens with all that social media shit, we're just going to do what we do.
Yeah.
All right. And if you are missing us, just do a little search on your favorite platform, and we'll pop up, and we'll be there. So
Yes. If you're missing us, just
reload.
We're right here. We're right
get a
here,
pillow,
people.
Get a pillow at night and hold it close. And
Oh,
just
I was.
We're
If you
here
miss
for
us,
you.
just reload.
Yeah.
if you miss us,
Get
reload.
it? Get it?
Yeah.
B load. If you miss us, B load.
Reload. Get it? Get it? That's the right name.
Oh, bad jokes on Monday morning.
Monday morning joke.
Yeah.
Monday. Well, here we go, Killer Bee Nation. We have no idea what to expect here. Doom.
Should we start?
I guess
gotta
we
move
we don't.
this
Yeah,
stuff.
we don't know anything until we get in there. You can see where they're coming and going, guys.
Uh,
Okay, dokie then.
Hi, bees.
That is. Go ahead and up there and show everybody that
Yeah.
shit. My God. Holy crap, guys. Now, they don't know we're here yet.
They're kind of
I can
about
pull
to,
this out of here.
Yeah, I think it'd be better if we pulled it out and got it. Probably gonna weigh a bit.
Ah, ah,
Oh no, Lois got trapped by a
branch.
Oh, they don't like it. Really.
Oh, yeah, they don't.
Uh huh. No, they don't.
Oh God.
Well,
Oh,
it's a
there.
vibe.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Wake up here. Come here, Lois.
Oh,
and get this.
shit.
Yeah, we got a class 5 here. Oh, Jesus Christ. I want to show everybody how much they love you. There's Lois being stoic. Look at this. You can breathe, Lois, I think.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, fuck you, I can't. Hey, we got most of the hive out here. They're still pouring out, though. They don't like you. So, Tim, I'm so glad you're okay. Here you go, Lois. They are mad. Holy crap, are they?
they're very, they aggressively defend their hives.
These are seriously aggressive.
Yeah.
This is a 5, maybe not a 6, but it's a 5. You okay over there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So this is definitely a horse. And all this took was a little joggle over there, and a pasta here. And then we're going to proceed to nuclear with it.
Yeah, they're super mad.
Back up a little bit. Okay, we're not going to do that. Now they'll be coming back here. Oh yeah, it's cool. So we're in the middle of nowhere, and we wanted to show everybody, even though they seem like they're behaving. So we hear from people all the time and say, well, I have a we have no idea what's we're getting reports from the country that people that have hives, Europeans, quote-unquote hives, and all of a sudden they're lighting up like this, and the excuses are many, of course.
Yeah, the bees are so loud, that's all they can hear on the cameras.
Oh, darn. Well, here, come down closer. Hear the voice of reason.
These are really aggressive.
No, these are super bees. These are the type of bees that would chase you for a mile or 2 or 10. If you put this back on there.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and spin going off. I'm pulling off the top. You know, now, like I said, we're in the middle of nowhere, and there's no harvesting honey out of this, because every time you come into a tire like this, it's just stupid is what it is. So we're using pyrethrin to kill them, of course, but just kind of welcome Monday morning, Lois.
Right?
Holy shit, guys. But this is how quickly they can erupt, and how mean they can get. I mean, they're just bouncing off of my gloves so severely. It feels like, this is one of those that feels like somebody throwing gravel at you.
Yeah, it really does.
You want to stand it up and hit it? Pretty good, like that. Now what we're going to do after we apply this pyrethrin is we're going to entomb the whole damn thing in there with expanding foam. And so just basically entomb them, and then he can dispose of the tire.
Now imagine this man's allergic.
Yes.
Imagine he doesn't see them coming and going, and he gets on his backhoe or his track hoe or whatever he's using, and ties into this. This is what would happen. He'd be dead.
Well, I couldn't make it to the house.
It's done.
I'm not sure.
They're nuts.
They're just aggressively pelting, like.
They're aggressively. That's what it is. I got to show they're all landing on you, Lois, once again. I got to show everybody. Because you look like you almost have a vest or lapel on a bees.
Oh, wow.
Look at Lois, guys. Is it because you're so sweet? Oh, they're all up under the fold of your hat here. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Well, there we go. And they're so much on the phones, no wonder nobody can hear us, huh? These guys are vicious. Woo!
There's like stingers all over on my big blues.
Yeah, they're definitely leaving stingers all over. We're trying to look for one that's actually in the process, but if you see these little white dots here, that's stingers. That's bee stingers. They're still injecting venom into these gloves. They're dripping venom on us. I can smell venom. Like that's a stinger, that's a stinger, there's two, look at them all here. Those are all stingers. So the attack hormone is in the venom, and we are perpetually pretty much soaked with venom. So whenever we get the bee suits on, these guys are more likely to go off. But that doesn't mean that was why they did. We just can't ever predict it. So So now Hosh is going to go ahead and entomb the little bastards in there, take a few cans of expanding, and then all these bees that are flying around. Now people will say, we had a comment this morning of someone that said, oh, you're just letting them all go away so they can go somewhere else and kill someone. No, that's not how it works. These bees are part of this organism. They are just like your hand. That's what these bees are. They're part of a body. They can't go somewhere else. They cannot go live with other hives. They cannot go start their own hives. Your hand, if it's amputated, can't start a new human. All right, that's ludicrous. These bees belong to this hive. They will all come back here. They will all land somewhere. Some of them are going to land back over here where their front door was. But they're going to land here and they're going to die off. Now, we will be knocking down as many of these remnant bees as possible so that he can dispose of this tire in a day or two. But this is deadly. That's all there is to it. The remnant bees, that's what they're called, the remnant bees. Those are the bees left over from any removal. And they will die off. They cannot live without the rest of the body. People always ask about the queen. We don't give a shit. We don't care about the queen because she is collateral damage. She's like the heart and soul of the matter. But your heart can't live without the rest of your body. Well, she can't live without the rest of the hive. They are a body. They need a certain number of them. And they need, like, when they swarm, she's got, 10,000 bees of her choosing to go start a new hive. And that's nature's way of propagating the area with bees. So you've heard me say it before, but this one hive will be putting out up to 30 hives a year. Yeah, 30. 30 new infestations around. So Tim's really doing himself a favor here by getting rid of this one and depopulating the area of a deadly invasive species and thus allowing native pollinators to come back. Now, if you have gotten rid of honeybees in your yard or your neighborhood and you don't see any pollinators for 6 months or a year, be patient. Our native pollinators take a while to recoup. These bees wipe out native pollinators. So just be patient. There's a lot of really good info out there now. What's that one host? Gardening, right?
Native gardening.
Native gardening, like
On
your yard,
Facebook.
not gardening, but gardening.
Yeah.
And we repost a lot of their stuff because it's really good and really educational about it. So, yeah, obviously, now hear that? The tone go down?
Yeah.
Listen to that. Okay, there comes a point, we never know when it is, but it just got quieter.
Yep.
And even quieter. There comes a point with any war where one side wins and the other side loses, or with people, there's a truce. Well, there ain't no truce with these damn things. It's all or nothing. We need a couple more hosts. All right. So there is no truce. We have to win every damn time with these things, or we're dead. Obviously, all we did was pull this tire out, and they went completely off the chain. I used to have European hives. They would never do this. I could tear a hive apart and they wouldn't do it. So these guys they're deadly invasive species. They don't belong here. They were made by man. They were created in 1957 in Brazil. And then they got out, some ding-dong inept guy let them out, of course. And they came into Texas in about 91, Arizona in 93. They came across the line from the south, and that's why we call them bee legals. Yes, you can steal that. Thank you. Be here all week, try the honey-coated veal. But then they've spread, and now we're not going to get rid of them. Somebody, if anybody comments, it sounds so stupid when they do it. Oh, so you're going to wipe out all the honeybees and then we'll starve. Oh, for fuck's sake. We're not getting rid of all the honeybees. We're barely getting rid of any of them. We're just doing it on a case-by-case basis so they don't kill someone. And maybe we can save a couple of native pollinators. That's what it boils down to.
Yeah, you sound really stupid when you say
Yeah.
that.
Oh, we're all going to starve. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you sound dumb.
You just-
When I see that comment, I think, oh, great.
Hey, if it walks like a duck and comments like a duck.
Right? If
Boy, it's taking a few cans, huh?
yeah, well, I'm using up our partials.
Oh, might as well. Yeah, we're impartial to partial. So. All right, before I have Lois do her little dance to
Damn.
get rid of these things, she is completely covered. I got to show you guys again because this is just unusual. Look at this. You are just...
I need to do the safety dance.
Oh, there you go. Do the safety dance.
Hey.
You're gonna have to jump around a little bit to get off you. A little bit more.
Why?
Shake that
Safety
suit.
dance.
Shake that suit.
Dance if you want to.
Shake it, shake it.
Leave the world
Actually,
Behind.
you know, they.
Oh yeah.
You can
It's
sting.
hot. It's
You,
hot to dance.
you can
out
sting if you want
here.
to. You can leave that stinger
You can
behind.
leave those bitches
Okay, you're
behind.
actually gonna have to shake your suit. Grab it with your hands, and
Oh
because
my God.
you got them all over you. Oh, there she goes. Oh no no. Oh look at her. Ah. Now that is working. Kinda.
They're just gonna come back, I feel like.
Well, that's because they.
Just so sweet.
Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, now we're back to Ocean.
Yeah. Okay, back to the regular scheduled program.
Yeah, back to our scheduled programming.
Yeah. Coach is doing the work right now.
I'm exhausted talking.
Just think.
Well, that's gonna do it, huh?
Yeah.
Now you can stand it. How much that thing weigh? 100?
Yeah, probably.
100 pounds, yeah. So that'll continue to ooze out. It's just expanding foam. But the point is the hive in there is dead. You can see the bees that crawled out here from when we put the pyrethrins in there. And the expanding foam just basically makes it so the door is closed, nobody can get in. And all these bees are flying around. It's getting quieter and quieter. I think I can take my net off. What do you think, Lois?
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just thinking.
Yeah, you got. Yeah.
That was awesome. Holy shit, morning calisthenics.
Well,
So now we're going to knock down a bunch of these. I mean, it really, these remnant bees, as you'll see, I mean, we could stand here and film for, an hour, and there would be less and less and less of them as we knock them down, which we're going to do in a minute. But Coach, we're going to wrap it up. Do you have anything to say about tires and bees?
Or you want to? Yeah.
I mean, this is it. We got her done.
and then
It's over. It's over. We beat the killer bees today, like we always do. Now listen, actually, you know what? Real quick, everybody, I want to plug an event I'm holding this weekend, Friday night, 7 p.m., Kilimanjaro, 33 Subway Street in Bisbee. My Ichuan teacher, Song Gao, is going to be here for a couple weeks. You guys, a lot of you will remember Song. He's going to be back on jobs with us. I talked with him yesterday morning. He's pretty stoked to roll with us.
Oh, I can't wait to get him in the suit.
But Friday night, we're doing an open house. It's free. It's a free event. If you're in the area, come on down to Kilimanjaro at 7 p.m. Friday night. We'll open the doors at 6:30. Come down and meet Song, and he's going to talk about the art and what we're going to be training for the next couple weeks. So that'll be awesome. I hope to see you there. Now, back to the bees. You buy a piece of land out here, you want to get away from it all, and you want to build your own thing here, but, there's a bunch of stuff to rip down, and of course it's been sitting for a while, and the bees have moved in. They're squatting on your property. If you're in Cochise County, give us a call. We'll come knock them out. It's what we do. Anywhere in the U.S., you need to understand that honeybee Africanization is on the rise. We don't need feral honeybees. It's too risky. Always exterminate a feral honeybee hive. Never relocate a feral honeybee hive. I know that sounds crazy. Go ahead and Google. Are honeybees native to the Americas? Google Africanized honeybees. Do your research before commenting.
Please.
We really need to save America's native bees. 4,000 species of native bees at risk in North America, thanks in part to these colonialists, the white man's flies. They're all over the place. Look at them. Thanks for being with us, everybody. We'll see you guys on the next
Bye.
They just permeate the air.
They're everywhere. White man's flies.
Can't get rid of them.
Oh, no.